because I'm just going to record on my computer and then I can share it with you. So thank you for being here and thank you for putting up with all of this. So my name is Jana Jorgensen and I am excited to be here with you to cover for Jeremy Jenkins, which as you can see, I'm not doing a very good job. So I think any one of you could do a better job. Let me tell you, this is sometimes it's very unnerving to do these things like this. I'm better in a live presentation in person than I am doing this technical stuff. So I'll have to learn about how to do that live streaming. But I'm thrilled to have you here. It's a beautiful morning on Vancouver Island here in British Columbia. And I'm so happy that Jeremy Jenkins has had some time to be with his family because it was a really, really great day for him. And I wanted him to have that time with his family. They were going to cancel it. And I said, no way, I'll do whatever I can. So what I'm going to share with you today is my favorite topics. And hopefully, we can get through this in the short period of time that we have, but I'll do my best to sort of bring it together for you because my two favorite topics and the reason that I love networking so much is because of the why. It's because of your purpose. It's, it's that saying, if time and money were not an issue, what would you like to be? Who would you like to be? What would you like to do? What would you like to have? And who or what would you like to contribute to? If you have that really defined purpose for you, then you have a reason to do something else to, create income, right? It makes sense. It gets you up in the morning. It's exciting, but you have to have that why. It's really about you and your family and your purpose and everything that you want in your life. If you're looking for people to join you in your business, because this is a business, then you have to treat it like a business. You can't have people say, well, I'll give it a try. You're best to say to those people, think about it a little bit more, give it some more thought, because you can't just try to do a business. You have to make a commitment and then follow through with whatever it takes to do that business. So back in the 90s, I finally got sleepless. And it wasn't about the why, because I always had the why. I always had purpose and I knew why I wanted to do this business was, to help my family and to change things in the world and to travel and to help other people find their purpose and be excited about what they could do with their lives, in addition to what they were already doing. Because a lot of people, have a current career. They're already working, maybe full-time or part-time. And this is an additional way for them to create leverage. But I got sleepless about leverage. And I read the book, The 4-Year Career by Richard Blissbrook. And I love Richard Blissbrook. And I love his friend, Jordan Adler, Beach Money. So this is how I started teaching beach money. I called it beach money actually then in the 90s. And then Jordan Adler wrote the book, which was so perfect. So I'm going to read you a little story that I adapted from The 4-Year Career from Richard Blissbrook, because when you hear this, then you'll understand what I'm going to teach you about our compensation plan so that you can really decide whether or not you want to create career income. All right? Does that sound like a good idea? Okay, let's, I'm just going to put this up here so that you can see this, because this is what we're trying to accomplish for absolutely everyone, not just one person, but all of us. We want to create that career income. So we want to create the ultimate lifestyle, right? It's the ultimate lifestyle that we're trying to create here. So I'm just going to go to this screen because I love this. So here's a little story that I want to share with you, and I want you to listen really closely, and we can always, post this story too, because it relates exactly to how you have to look at this business to understand what you're doing here in this period of time. And that's why we call it the 4-year career and not the try career and not the 2-day career or the 2-month or the 1 week. It's really about you becoming successful and creating the ultimate lifestyle. So it's called What If? What if building your rNetwork empire was actually fun and easy? We can show you how it actually is fun and easy. How? By changing the way you get paid and by altering your motivation. The biggest motivational challenge in relationship marketing or network marketing is that the cash flow versus effort ratio in the first few years is demotivating for most people. They work 10 to 20 hours a week for meager wages. Where's all the money I was promised? They cry. And then they quit. Oh no. Why? Because they didn't take the time to understand the inner workings and the mathematics of our business model. They saved up everything they had, went through the horrible process of getting a mortgage, bought a rental house and cried, where's my real estate wealth? Here is how we're going to change your motivation and the way you get paid. Follow these expectations. Number one, a $10,000 a month asset income from your rNetwork business carries a net worth value of at least $2 million. Learn to know this. You would have to have $2 million in real estate rental equity to earn $10,000 in net rent a month, or $2 million in liquid dividend paying assets to earn $10,000 in passive income. If you build your relationship marketing business with rNetwork, a company that has proven it will pay you, proven it is here for the long haul, and all of the products that we offer, which we know are massive, are proven to be in demand long-term, revolutionary, breakthrough products that are life-changing that we can access from our back office, then your $10,000 a month asset income is worth $2 million. Learn to know it. Number two, if you personally enroll 100 business builders, not wholesale customers, but people that join with the intention of building their own rNetwork empire in 2 years, you will set in motion a dynamic of leadership, momentum, duplication, and geometric growth that will result in an asset income of $10,000 a month or far, far more. It will take a few more years, perhaps a total of 4 to 5, to fully develop, and you have to work it intensely for all those years, motivating, training, supporting, and replacing people as they fall away. Learn to know this. 100 personally sponsored people in 24 months will result in at least $10,000 a month in asset income. Ask any number of successful network marketing leaders about this question, and they will tell you this equation is 100 builders in 24 months and 2 to 3 more years of leadership training and support. Ask them what their income would be in any legitimate company. Most will tell you, and I will tell you, 2 to 10 times that income. 2 to 10 times. Number three, how do you personally sponsor 100 people in 24 months? Simple. Do 3 presentations a week. Just 3. 3 lunches, 3 coffees, 3 get-togethers, 3 dinners, 3 Zoom video conferences, Google Hangouts, webinars, or any combination of these. The first week you do the 3 presentations, you may not be that well versed. Maybe not even by the second or the third week. But after doing 10 to 15 presentations on your rNetwork income opportunity, you will be more fluid, confident, and effective at enrolling people than 95% of the people in our network. Ask any leader. Why? Because 95% of the people never do 15 presentations. Your enrollment ratio after just a few weeks will be 1 out of 3 or better. And we are not talking about wholesale customers. We are talking about 1 new person a week that joins you with the full intention of building an rNetwork business with you. And that said person ordering their Prime pack or their charter member pack that represents that intention. 1 a week. Learn to know it. Number 4, How do you get 3 people to sit down or listen or look at your presentation? Simple. Just invite 14 people a week to do so. Just ask them to take a look. Don't ask them to buy products or join your deal. Just find out why they might want to. What is their pain or gain issue? And then ask them to take a look. Need to send your kid to college, Mary? Can't really afford it? I know exactly how you can get that done. Would that interest you enough just to take a quick look? 14 times a week, 2 a day, or 14 on Saturday morning on a Zoom. The first week or 2 or 3 that you do this, you may not actually get 3 to take a look. You will be practicing, learning, and getting comfortable. By week 4, you will be doing it as fluidly as you do everything else in life, like getting up, drinking coffee, eating breakfast, or driving to work. You will be a natural, curious networker, and you will easily engage people while learning what is going on in their lives. And then you will ask them if they are interested in seeing a possible solution. Easy peasy. 14 a week. Learn to know it. See, we're just breaking down the numbers, people. We're just breaking down the numbers. This story is so valuable to you. This is about your life in building another career of passive income. A $10,000 a month asset income is worth $2 million. Do you know that? 14 invites a week is 728 a year, or 1,456 over 2 years. 1,456 invites equals 300 presentations, equals 100 personally sponsored business builders in the next 24 months. Think compression and momentum. Do the math. Do the math. Each invite is worth $1,400. Each presentation is worth $6,500. Each new person that declares their intention to build with you is worth $20,000. Number 6, could you and would you invite 14 people a week to look at your opportunity if rNetwork paid you $1,400 for each of them? But only if you hit the 14 mark every week? That's $20,000 a week. Would you? Know it. Number 7, who would you talk to? What would you say? What would you do if they said no? We make this profession hard because of how we think about it. And because we make it hard, it becomes hard, and we won't do much to make the opportunity work. Hard becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But if we understood the economics and the math so well that we actually understood how fun and easy relationship marketing can be, how much more would we make of the opportunity? You might say that the odds are against you, and you would be right. The odds of learning to know these expectations are against you, but they are not external odds. They are internal odds that you stack against yourself. You can unstack them by rebuilding an expectation and belief that will actually serve you. Do you know what the aerodynamics odds are of a bumblebee flying, giving its weight and wingspan? 0. It's actually impossible. Good thing for them that they don't read. You might ask what the average person earns. The answer is nothing. Average people make it hard and don't ever get out of the batter's box. So let's say you make just 1/3 of the amount that I've shared with you. What if everyone you invited was worth $500? What would you do then? When you give the activity the right value, a reward high enough to make it easy, fun, and worth it, then easy, fun, and worth it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So that's how you understand the economics of our business. And I hope you like it. And I think if you get your calendar full, which I know you can do by just encouraging people to take a look and not be so invested in the sign on the bottom line, just get to know their why. get to know them as a person, and see if there's a reason that you can save their pain or gain issue, then you're going to be at the top. You're going to be right at the top, and you're going to be on your way to creating the ultimate lifestyle. So I'd like to share something really exciting with you that I want to go back to in our elite compensation plan, because I want you to understand, if you're really serious about doing this in the right way so that you can create that income, then we can change how you look at this as a business. And this is powerful, people. I have never seen anything like the elite compensation plan that we are going to be implementing. And if you work on it now, guess what's going to happen? If you find your 3 elite partners right now, you are going to be grandfathered into this program. And believe me, if you take a look at the difference between just the basic charter membership offering you $56 a month, or the elite membership with your 3 people offering you $193 a month, you already see the difference. And it is going to climb until it's like 15 times greater than just the basic membership. So you have to decide, do you really want to create career income? Or are you just going to play and treat this like a hobby? Because you can, it's your choice. You can treat this like a hobby if you want. But for those that want to create career income, and you know, our team in Africa is doing this. They understand that the investment they make and the way they teach their people to build their business solid. So have those 3 people that are already engaged in knowing they're going to help them get their 3 people. They know that already. They already come in. Those 3 people have come in with that mindset right away. And most of them are doing it in the first 7 days because they really want to make a difference in their life, in the lives of others. So you see, this is absolutely true. If we help enough other people get what they wish for, we can have everything that we want. It's really not difficult. That's how we lose our life in the betterment of others. And it makes perfect sense. So as you grow this, as you help those first 3 people, find and attract 3 open, willing, and ready people, successful people, positive people, networkers, entrepreneurs, not net laying on the couch, net playing games. This is networking. This is a business. This is a serious business that you get paid for to attract and enroll other business people who would like to create passive income, beach money. That passive income that is called leverage. That means you're getting paid eventually when you're sleeping. And this is a big deal. You know, that's what happened to me in the 90s. When I learned that the business wasn't about selling stuff, you know, because we get into these companies and we saw these products and we had to get, you know, learn all the product knowledge, and we got all excited and we tried to sell as much as we could. But you're only one person. How are you going to create this passive income of $10,000 a month selling widgets? You're not. It's not going to happen. Even in those businesses, if you don't create large teams of people with the same like-mindedness, you're not going to make the beach money. You'll be sell everything, sell the building. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I want to make life easier for you. I want you to get sleepless in your city and understand what you can do here. This is really exciting, people. Look what happens here when you take this seriously and you move this to a position where instead of earning with your 3 people who enroll their 3, so 9 people, and they enroll their 3, instead of earning $130 a month, you're earning $940 a month. Now you're looking at some better income. some income that you can count on with only 39 people. 39 people. Can you imagine if you owned a franchise and you only ever had 39 people come through the door in a month and you were selling sandwiches like Subway? You wouldn't be very successful, would you? But you are here if you build it right. So I want you to build it right. I want you to understand what you can do. So this gets really exciting when we start moving into the 3-level structure that you can build solidly. So your first level, that is your pen, your personally enrolled people, your first 3 people, you are going to help them do that next step. And when you receive that bonus and that power up bonus, you're going to be pretty excited. You're going to be super excited. Now remember, this is a one-time thing. This, that you have to do this right now at 7 days, but when this kicks in, they will have 14 days, and we may even have a few more perks on this program for you. I want you to understand what is here in your hands, because when you start enrolling people on that second level, and your first person gets their 3 people, and you earn $100, that is not just one time. In most companies, that's called a fast start bonus, and it happens one time and it's gone. You can earn this every single month as long as you teach your people to build strong. And if everyone did this in their 3x10 matrix, your matrix would be full with 88,572 people. And can you imagine then what you're going to be earning? Especially if everyone sees it like this. And not everyone will, and that's okay. But for those who are serious about creating their income, you must look at this properly. And don't kid yourself about it. Get to work and do it. Let us help you do those 3-way calls. Let us help you do the Zooms. Don't ask me to do the live streaming on Facebook or whatever yet. I have to learn that one. But this is how it works. It's really, really fun. When that next level kicks in and you help those 3 people start to enroll their 3 people. And you're in touch here in the first 3 levels. You're really in touch. This is close up to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you go down 10 levels and below your 10 levels, it's very difficult to know who all those people are, especially on the 9th level when 19,000 new people come in. How are you going to know all those people? You don't. So that's why this is being developed, because you are having a close relationship within those first 3 levels of your business so that you can build it strong and everyone else can be taught the same. It's really going to add up to something quite amazing for you people. When all these $25 kicks in for you on those first 3 levels, that's $2,170. You've now got a business that's creating some decent income. So I hope you got some value out of this today. And I'm not going to go further in the comp plan because I really want to see if there's 120 people. So this is still a small business. Even if you had, like I said, a Subway franchise and you only had 120 customers in a whole month, that would only be 4 customers a day buying a sandwich. You wouldn't have a very successful franchise. So I don't want you to be afraid of this. I want you to take small bites. Just take small bites and understand what you can do here if you treat it properly and really turn it into a business for yourself, because you can. You really can. It's not something that won't happen, because it will. It will happen for you. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get back here too. Take a look at questions. Maybe we have some questions. Oh my goodness. Hi everyone. So I don't know if anyone has any questions they want to type in the chat. It's, you certainly are welcome to do that, because I see this for all of you. when I took a look at this business, people, over a year ago, I saw for the very first time leverage for the many rather than the one or the few. I saw leverage for the many. And that's what I was looking for, because it's not fun to just see a few people up there making money. We want you all to be able to have that $2 million of equity in your business. You know, go over the dynamic compression. Okay, so the dynamic compression is when people skip and someone doesn't get their 3, it just goes down another level, but only through your personal generations when it comes to the elite compensation plan. That's why you must build your own personal enrollment network, your PEN, solidly if you're going to do this elite compensation plan. One charter member, but I still believe in our network. Of course you do, Mary. And you know that's okay. One charter member, you're on your way. You know, it's just 1, 2, 3, and then you're on your way to teach the same. It's different for every single person. Please don't compare yourself to other people, because it's about you and your why and your purpose and your willingness to carry this forward, to actually do the work. Because if you do the work, it's going to happen for you. If you don't do the work, then you can't expect anything. It's just like starting a business and never going and opening the door. And the customers are banging on the door and you're just not there because you're too afraid. That would be crazy. So, look at this morning, I was terrified to do this because I haven't done the training yet. So, it wasn't, I didn't know how to live stream. Well, look, I didn't do it. I didn't do the live stream, but I'll do it the next time, but I'll keep trying. You have to keep trying. You don't worry about what you can't do. You just keep trying, because if you give up, then you've quit. You've given up on yourself. I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to do it again and again until I can do that live stream and show you guys that I can do this. We hold your hand. I was with a company that was really great at one time. One of the things that they used to say, but they didn't really do, and we do it here, is, we'll love you until you love yourself. We'll support you until you support yourself, and we'll believe in you until you believe in yourself. Because that's all we're doing here, is we're holding hands with each other, and we're making this such a dynamic team effort globally. You're going to be so excited when you start seeing your business hop all over the globe. And it comes from knowing one person who knows one person somewhere else in the world. So I want you to understand that you don't have to go find people in other countries. You just have to act locally and think globally, because those people will start to appear in your business. And you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. And I love each and every one of you. I want you to just keep trying. Don't give up when something doesn't work. And if you have a bad week, we all have bad weeks. We all have bad days. We all have bad experiences. And, we just honestly have to make that commitment. And that's one of my favorite things is about commitment. It's from Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. And it's, the act of commitment is a powerful magnet for bringing people to you for help, for bringing people to you. So the moment you truly commit and quit holding back, all sorts of unforeseen people, incidents, and material assistance will rise up to meet you. A high tide raises all ships. And what does that mean? The big freight liner, it raises that one, and it raises the little tiny rowboat. That's what it means. And this is going to be so amazing for you. I promise you, if you just never give up Yes, it takes patience and perseverance and commitment and motivation. And you have to be self-motivated. Don't rely on other people to motivate you. Get up with that intention that you are motivated. You can be influenced and you can be inspired, but you must hold your own motivation. You own that. I can't give you motivation. I can give you tools and ideas and read you stories and have that inspiration and inspire you, but you own your motivation. You own your why. So keep your why top of mind. Make it work for you. Make it get you up in the morning. Make it go back to where you know you can do it again. And never, 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 never quit, as Winston Churchill said. So I love you all. Have a fantastic weekend. Happy Halloween to those that are going out trick-or-treating with their children. And I love you so much. And I just want the best for each and every one of you. You deserve it. You're here. You deserve it. Don't quit. I love you. Bye-bye.